Welcome to LFA's video on how to use your angle of repose tester. The apparatus comes with a test stand, a powder flow funnel, 3 different size nozzles, a stirrer, a test platform and a digital height gauge. To assemble the LFA ART-1, first take your base plate and attach the feet. There are 3 feet. The front attaches from the bottom, the other 2 are screwed in through the top. The rear 2 are adjustable. On the top of the plate is a level, so you're able to adjust the feet to ensure the platform is level. Once the platform is level, insert the funnel bar through the base, attach the nut underneath and tighten fully. Next, we suggest fitting the nozzle needed. The most common nozzle used is the 10mm diameter. Place the funnel flat on a surface upside down, remove the nozzle lock, place your nozzle on top and then replace the nozzle lock. Place the funnel holder over the funnel bar and then tighten the bolts, but only finger tight, as we will need to adjust the height of the funnel later. Place in your hopper with the nozzle fitted. Place your test stand into the circle on the base plate and then place your height gauge on the base plate. Turn on your gauge, move the gauge down onto the test stand and zero the gauge, and then move the height gauge up to the 75mm mark. Next, we need to adjust the nozzle height. The nozzle height needs to be at 75mm, so loosen the 2 bolts at the rear of the funnel holder and adjust. Once complete, these can be fully tightened using an Allen key that comes with your LFA ART-1. Finally, place the stirrer into the funnel and tighten using the Allen key provided. Ensure the stirrer does not protrude out the bottom of the nozzle. It needs to be slightly raised from the nozzle so it doesn't interfere with the test. Your LFA ART-1 is now ready for testing. Take your height gauge and place it on the test platform in 0, leave it on, and raise the height gauge so it's out of the way and does not interfere with the test. Take your powder, granules or formulation and add it to the funnel. How much you add will depend on the bulk density of your powder. If necessary, you can use the stirrer to assist your powder through the nozzle. You want to add enough powder so it begins to fall off the edges of the test platform and the heap is at the highest point it will go. Once the powder has formed a pile on the platform, measure the height of the powder from the platform to the highest point on its peak in millimeters. Here's the calculation to calculate the angle of repose. However, LFA does have a calculator on our website to do the math for you, which we'll link below. Tan 1. H is the pile of the powder and D is the diameter. Using a scientific calculator, multiply the height by 2 and divide this value by the diameter. Then hit the inverse tan key or tan 1 and the answer just calculated. This will give you the angle of repose. Here is a table of how the angle of repose might affect the ability of the powder to flow. An angle between 25 to 30 degrees will show excellent flow, meaning the formulation will move through your hopper, feed frame, die table and die bore smoothly. However, from 41 to greater than 66 degrees, you may experience issues such as rat holing or bridging within your hopper. Bridging is where an arch is formed over the hopper's funnel, and rat holing is where a small hole or narrow channel forms to the outlet and therefore will lead to poor flow. You may also get the same issues in the die bore, where the formulation is incorrectly filling in the die bores, leading to varying tablet weights and sizes. For more information on the LFA ART-1, please visit www.lfamachines.com.